What's up, everybody? It's Peyton. It's like after midnight on Wednesday night. I guess that makes it Thursday. I'm at home in my room. One of these days, I think I'm gonna take my webcam and do like a video podcast, and then it'll be like I have my own TV show. Actually, on second thought, maybe not. Anyway, my mind is racing and I can't sleep, so I thought I'd just download a little bit, but if I go too deep tonight, I'll never get to sleep, and I've got this world history quiz tomorrow on how the Chinese built the Great Wall, because the Mongolians were really sucky neighbors, and now the wall's really just a big skate ramp for Danny Way. So I think tonight we'll keep it casual. Alright, let me see. Here's the 5 albums I would want on a deserted island. Number 1, Jane's Addiction. Nothing shocking. Number 2, the Beatles' White Album. 3, Honky Tonk Girl, the Loretta Lynn collection. Pick it up, girls, it's good. Number 4, the Waterboys, Fisherman's Blues. And then number 5, something by Stevie Wonder, or The Cure, or like Tegan and Sarah, or I don't know, maybe Journey. Okay, here's the deal. Let's hope if I'm ever on a deserted island, I've got my iPod, my charger, and electricity. Alright, here are 5 of my favorite movies. Number 1, Almost Famous. Number 2, The Princess Bride. 3, Return of the Living Dead. The one with the punk rock zombies in it. I love that movie. Number 4, Dr. Zhivago. How hot was Julie Christie? And number 5, The Wedding Singer and 16 Candles, Time Bandits, and Say Anything. Really, you know what? Anything by Cameron Crowe. Okay, note to self, gotta expand the list to more than 5. God, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But as long as I am, here's what sucks about boys in high school. They're afraid to be themselves. Now here's what sucks about girls in high school. They're afraid to be themselves. You see, what's sad is by high school, everyone's already been burned once or twice, and nobody is willing to lower their guard. I think that's the big reason cliques exist. It's safer that way emotionally. I mean, if I cross the battle lines and I wander into foreign territory, like if one day I decide I want to hang out with the skater dudes, I've got to rely on a whole lot of grace. Plus, my friends have to let me. They have to be confident enough to know that my skater dude for a day pose isn't a criticism of them in any way, And then the new tribe has to accept me. They have to be confident enough to not be threatened by me. And this includes them, their friends, their girlfriends, and then their girlfriends' friends. And finally, I have to be confident enough to take the journey in the first place, in a place and at a time when nobody is confident. I suppose that's like the dark secret that needs to be exposed. Nobody in school, no matter how it appears, is ever completely confident. And also, the world won't stop if you change rules. A few eyebrows will raise, random questions will be asked. Maybe someone will make a smart-ass remark or two, but at the end of the day, it's probably going to be okay, Then again, the Chinese built a wall because they couldn't roll with the Mongolians. Talk about your cliques. Okay, you know how many days you'll live if you live to be, 76? 27,740. Now, you know how many of those days will be spent in high school? 700, maybe 740. That leaves 27,000 other days. And yet, if you ask your parents or someone over 21 or anyone truthful, they'll tell you that high school was the place they remember with the deepest amount of fondness or fear or resentment or regret. There's that word, regret. It's 700 days, out of 27,000. Okay, maybe some of you only 1,000, or maybe you'll live to be 100 and you'll get 36,000 days. Either way, are you gonna let 700 of them change everything? And if your answer is yes, then, I don't know, don't you want to change to be for the better? Here's my take on high school. The reason it stays with most people is because A, almost everyone goes through it, and B, they all go through it with, a lot of firsts. You know, your first car, your first love, first sexual experience, first cry all night, crash and burn breakup, first hate crime, first date rape, first drug use, first time being labeled, first time you realize you weren't as rich or smart or fast or strong or pretty or mean or physical or prudish or whatever everyone else seemed to be at the time. First time you realize that it's not what you are or who you are, but who they let you be. But here's some other firsts high school could be, okay? Like the first time you held your head up and decided not to play that game, you know, or the first time you found the right words to say to the right someone who really needed to hear them. And the first time you realized you were good at something, or that you cared about something enough to want to be good at it. The first time you shrugged off a label or a rumor or an attack and just simply took the high road, let it go. Or the first time you decided to fight back. What's that line in Vanilla Sky? Every day is another chance to turn it all around. Now you guys know I like the Cameron Crowe movies. I said I wasn't going deep tonight. Well, don't be afraid to be great, okay? Promise yourself that. And